Hello everyone, my name is Anand Kumar Jha and you are watching Code with Anand. So before starting the video, I just want to say that most of the people just watching the video but they are not subscribing the channel. So please click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so we will interact uh, on daily basis. So you can see me every day with new videos. Okay, so as you can see here on this comment page, I got one comment from Charith SD9689. He is saying that how do I pass a list from IP to the DataRaptor post so that it updates all the list at a time instead of using the loop block, doing the DML inside the loop block. So according to him question, he just want to ask that how to update the list in the DataRaptor post. It doesn't matter you are getting list from the IP or direct JSONs, but yeah, he just want to ask like how to update all the list at one time without running the loop block. So I'm just going to make video on this one. So let's start the video without using loop block at a single time. So what we are doing here, I already created one DR to show you. So let's suppose I created DR on the account object where I am fetching details from the account on the basis of account ID. And what I am fetching the name and the ID. So if you try to pass one ID at a time, you will get details from the one account. But if you pass the list of ID at a once, you will get the list of details. So if you see list of account details, so if you pass one ID at a time, I'll show you how you can do that. In the input, if you go here and let's create the JSON slash account ID. You can use edit as a param as well. Anyway, it's fine. I mostly do this way. So if you execute, you can see one details you are getting, but if you pass the list of IDs, so I already created the list of IDs here. So let's suppose if we pass the list of account ID, you will get the list of details from the this DR. So how we can do that? We can simply pass the list of account ID and execute. You can see list of data I am getting every account. So what I did, I just copy the same JSON here and I created one more JSON by adding suffix on every name, account name, so that I can show you how it's getting updated. So 001 I added on every details, and then I created one IP. And if you come here, you can see in the response section what I am doing. I created one node ACC details and then list, and I'm storing the input ACC details. So if you pass this input ACC details, this JSON as a input in this IP, so what it will do, it will return you from the response section the node ACC details node, and with ID and the same response. So if you go and see the response section too, it's returning the details. So now what I am going to do, I will create one DataRaptor post, or I already created update POC. And to update all the list at once, you need to pass the node of the list and then ID, whatever node you will need to update. So I am passing the list of ACC details, whatever I am getting from the response section. So ACC details as a node, and then ID, and then the name which needs to be updated. So you can see name and ID using the input path. This way if you pass input path, then it will update at once without using the loop block. So what I'll do, under this IP I'll use one more DataRaptor post action. So if you come here, DataRaptor post action, and in this one I'll have to choose the DataRaptor which we needs to be used to update, and then we can pass the simple node path here, whatever node I am getting from this one. So what I can do, I'll just copy paste the response name. So you need to pass the name colon, then the node name, whatever node we are getting. So node name was ACC details, I think ACC details. So this way you can pass the, or what you can do, you can pass this way also, or you can pass without node only. Okay, response section 2. So what it will do, it will get all the nodes value, and it will pass the same DataRaptor post here with this node, and it will update. So if you see right now there is no suffix in the any account. So if you want to see, I'll show you how you can check that. Every node you can check, or let me just use the, here I'm just fetching these details, and if I show you colon name, I'm just returning the query. So you can see name, there is edge communication, uh, every name, there is no suffix with this name, so anywhere you can see. Now if I just simply execute this IP, because you can see I'm using the DataRaptor post to update here. So if I simply update this, execute this IP, it will execute up. And if you see right now it's not executed using the execution sequence, because that was not at that time. So now if I click on execute, it will update each and every details. So if you come here and we'll see, okay, I think we need to first activate this one, and let's use the response section to get the input of this one also. So I'll just pass in some JSON path. So okay, and then we need to activate this IP to use first. So activate this version, you can click on activate and then execute. So you can see I just activated this one, and if we come here we'll see there is no suffix, and we'll pass the same input SSE details, and let's see how it's working. So if we click on execute, you can see it should updated every details. Response section 2, it's getting response section 2, but why it's not updating? The second DR is not getting executed. We need to check that why it's not getting executed. Did I mention? Okay, I think I should not use the response first, maybe that's why it's getting updated. So instead of using response, what we can do, we can use the set value. There are a lot of options to you. I thought maybe it's work, but yeah, let's use the remote set value. So instead of response, so where is the set value? This is the set value, and we'll use the same thing. Node will be same, whatever the node was, response to response, SCC details, copy this one here, pass in the set value, SCC details, and the same we need to pass whatever we have here under this output response. We'll just copy paste in this one. Perfect. So we have the node, and we'll delete this response section. Okay, and we just need to use one thing. We can just copy the set value name, DataRaptor column set value name. So now if we execute, it should update. So let's see. I'm just clicking on execute. It's taking time, it means updating. I'll tell you what I did. So you can see upsort is coming as a true. Everything is getting updated. So first set value 1, it's this data. Now the same data as the input gets passed to this one. So if you see the remote debug, input is getting passed as this node, as a list. All the list, account details list is getting passed as input, and if you see this, you can see upsort is coming as a true. So each and every is getting updated, and I'm not using any loop block here. So this way you can update without using loop block. This way you have to form the input JSON path to update. And if you come here and if you execute, you will get the suffix. So see 001 001 001 001. So in every 5, 1 2 3 4 5, on every 5 we updated with 001 suffix. So this way you can update. So yeah, that's all for this video, and please subscribe. I'm seeing most of the people just watching and not subscribing the channel, so subscribe and share with your friends. to get updated with the latest videos on Omnistudio and other Salesforce topics. So please do comment to let me know that what things you want to know. I'll make video on that one. Thank you everyone.